Priscilla Smith, owner of Cora Faye's Cafe. Thanks for having us, and welcome on the Business Brief.
Thank you for having us, Ryan. We appreciate it. Channel 9 News.
Absolutely. Priscilla, first off, we're sitting in your restaurant. You've been around 16 years, but 9 months at this location here at Chambers and Colfax in Aurora. How's business?
The takeout is exceptional. People are beginning to come and go as the news go up and down about the virus. That's expected. But the one thing that helps us out is my entire staff has been vaccinated. So we're covered with that, and people feel comfortable with that. And we do sanitize and clean.
Right.
And so with the exception of getting staffing and also supplies, otherwise it's going great.
And you're starting to see more people come in to dine?
Yes.
That's good.
And we're going to have a full house for Thanksgiving.
Well, that was one of my next questions. You know, with Thanksgiving coming up, we got quite a spread here. The family and kids are eating some spaghetti, but tell us a little bit about what we got in front of us as Kenny chows down here.
Well, we're going to start with the red drink, which is Kool-Aid.
Oh.
And we also have sweet tea. Southerners know the Kool-Aid and the sweet tea. And we also have catfish. This is a special fish, a big popper fish. That's a big old huge catfish, and people love it. And then, thank you, Kenny. And then we have oxtails, beef oxtails right here. That's smothered in gravy over rice. We also have neck bones that's smothered in gravy over rice. And we have bone-in catfish, we have hot links, we have pork chops, and we also have chicken and waffles and chicken. And then we also have a catfish and shrimp po' boy. We have pig ears and pig feet. We have chitlins over there. That's a special for November and December on a Saturday only. We have shrimp and grits over there. We have the, well, she's eating the pig feet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also have soul food egg rolls.
Oh, my goodness.
Those are soul rolls, we call them.
Soul rolls.
And then we have wonderful things like, we have a pulled pork sandwich down there. We have catfish nuggets. We have great sides. And we'll have okra, of course.
Right.
And then we have the macaroni and cheese. We have fried cabbage. We have cooked collard greens with turkey. And we also have rice and gravy, mash and gravy, sweet potato yams that we cook.
I'm getting full just listening to you. I don't know if I want to eat so bad, but and one I'll point out is the okra, the fried okra. That was the first thing I saw when I pulled up to the table. One of my all-time favorite. So I'm hoping Kenny will leave me one or two before we get done here. Now, Priscilla, with Thanksgiving coming up, what is Cora Faye's doing for Thanksgiving? What can customers expect if they're looking to get out and have Thanksgiving outside the home at Cora Faye's?
Well, they can call and make reservation or come in. Okay. We're going to be open from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving, serving the traditional oven-roasted turkey and ham with the bone in. And also we have to have cornbread dressing. And we will also have some of our regular, like the fish, catfish, whiting, tilapia, frog legs. We have frog legs
Frog
too.
legs.
Yep.
Okay.
We do. We have neck bones, oxtails, but not all of that on Thanksgiving.
Right.
But we will also have potato salad, collard greens, enough to say you had a real Thanksgiving meal.
I love it. And you mentioned the turkey. For most of us, that turkey is just kind of the centerpiece of our Thanksgiving. And so that's going to, I think, be one thing a lot of people are looking for is good turkey to go with all these other good fixings and foods that you have here at Cora Faye's. Now, you touched on this kind of at the beginning, Priscilla, some of the challenges you're facing as a small business owner around labor shortages, workers, but also supplies. It's a theme we hear just about with every industry and, for that matter, every restaurant. Tell us a little bit more about how you're dealing with some of those challenges as a small business owner. How are you finding employees, and how are you dealing with some of the supply issues that a lot of owners are facing?
Well, some of the high schools around here, they came to us and offered to help us with some of their students and some in culinary school. And that's been a big help because actually they were excited to have an opportunity starting 16 years and up.
Wow.
And they've done better than some experienced people. And cooks have been difficult. So we finally pulled together a staff, and even temporary agencies were saying that they had no people to send out because it's been that rough.
Right.
And then the supplies, I noticed that the prices keep going up and
Yeah.
up, and that means I have to increase my rates
That's
on
right.
my menu. Because some people are like, well, why is this so expensive? I said, have you been grocery shopping lately?
Yeah.
It's affecting us as well.
It's funny you say that, and because that is an issue that Kitty and I talk about quite frequently, how the price of everything seems to be going up. We hear talk about inflation, but it's affecting restaurants. It's affecting the price of foods and services. So it necessarily causes you to have to adjust your prices in order to adjust the higher cost as an owner to provide these foods and the services. So I completely understand where you're going from, and it's something that I think is, for many of us, a concern, because wages aren't necessarily going up at the same rate as some of these cost of these goods, nor is when you have gas prices and everything else continue rising, and people's salaries and incomes aren't quite keeping up. So it's an ongoing issue for a lot of families.
So, the big retailers and franchisers, they're actually making it more difficult for the smaller restaurant like me. Okay, mom and pops, we're not franchised, we're not corporations, we don't have millions of dollars. And so, in fact, I can't pay $25 an hour. Okay, some people come here, well, I need, I say, I'm sorry, down the street, you can trick down there, but we just can't afford that.
Yeah. Well, I will say this, it's good to hear that business is coming back, that you're seeing people dine in, and the takeout is looking good. We hope that continues to go in the right direction for you at Cora Faye's. Priscilla Smith, owner of Cora Faye's, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Thanks to the family as well.
Thank you, Alan.